Good morning, Barrows family, and particularly Noah and Liam and Alana for submitting your artwork to me so I could see that you're responding to the videos I've been making. And today I'd like to dedicate this one to you three. It's going to be on symmetrical balance, and I'm going to switch the camera around and put it onto my table so I could write that out for you and give you a lesson today on symmetrical balance. That's when if we divide something down the middle, the same thing is on both sides. This half of my nose, this half of my nose, my ear. So we're gonna make a butterfly today, okay? Thank you.
Give you material that I made, but I'm gonna make it for you today. We're gonna fold a piece of paper in half, and then we're gonna fold it again. Okay, and then we're going to fold it again, and then we're going to fold it again. Now you might need some help with this, but it's really important that you fold it like that. Okay? Now when we open it up, we have lines in the paper. Okay? And let's find the middle of the paper. So here's the middle, right here. Here's the middle. Okay? Now, if we find a box on this side, there should be a box right next to it. And if we find a box here, there should be one here. If we find this box, we have this box, or this box, or this box. Same on the sides. Okay? So, let's stop that one. Let's take another piece of paper. Let's fold it again. Fold it again. Now we could stop right here. This is a simpler one. So depending on what grade you're in, you can do hard or easy, or hard for yourself. You have to always decide as an artist, what are you trying to do, and what can you do, and what can't you do. So let's start with this one. Say that I make a line like this. What would be symmetrical would be a line like that. Okay? And then if I made a line like this, then I'd have to make a line like that. Now that's almost symmetrical. This side's not perfect. If I did this, then I could do that. And then if I did this, I would do this. And then if I did that, I would do that. And then if I did this, I would do this. And then if I did this, I would do this. What do I got going on here? It really looks silly. Well, let's put some ears in here. They're there. One on this side. That's looking, let's put an eyeball in here. Let's do one on this side. Okay. I don't know what it is yet. What can it be? Well, I'm going to stop with that one. Okay, I mean, I could put a neck on it. This side. I could put a shirt collar on it. I'm troubled with these ears. I don't know what to do with these ears. So, let's see. Let's make it hair. You want to? Let's do this on this side. And then let's do this on this side. Oh, it's getting silly now. Let's do this side. Let's do this side. And it's not perfect. It's okay if it's not perfect. But now it looks like hair. The horns were bothering me. Let's put some more hair over here. Some more hair over here. So whatever I do on one side, I'm doing on the other, right? Okay, well, he looks ridiculous. So let's stop there. Put that over there. Now this time, let's take a piece of colored paper. All right, now let's fold it in half. And I'm going to fold it in half again. Now remember, the purpose of folding it is to have the lines. Now you can hold it this way, you can hold it this way, but whatever I do here, I have to do here. Whatever I do here, I have to do here. Okay? So what I'm going to do now, and this is what I would have given you if it was a kindergarten class, is I'm going to draw a butterfly wing on this side. I think I used to go like this and then come back up and stop there. Now, depending on what grade you're in, I made that shape. I don't know if you can see it with the pencil, but I'm going to cut it out so you can see it better. Remember, small cuts, move the paper, leave the scissors in front of you, move the paper, okay? I'm changing my shape a little bit here. I'm going to just change it a little bit as I cut. All right. Now I'm going to cut back up here and curve it. Okay. Now, because I folded it and cut both at the same time, voila, we have a butterfly. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to decorate here, and we're going to decorate here, and here, and here. Symmetrical. Symmetrical balance is when whatever's on one side is the same as the other. So now I'm going to take a purple scrap piece of paper. It doesn't matter that it's not folded or squared, but when I fold it, okay, and I'm going to fold it again. And for everybody out there, I think I'm gonna make a half a heart. And how many hearts should I have? Because I folded it twice? 2. All right, so I'm gonna put a heart here and a heart here. Okay, I'm gonna take another scrap of paper, a different color. Take red. Now, if you fold it just once and you cut any shape out, I'm just cutting any shape out, straight lines. If you do that and you come back to the fold, when you open it, you're going to have 2 exact, but you have to cut it in the middle. Always cut it in the middle. Now, I can put this shape underneath the heart. Now, I have a line right here, so I'm going to take this shape and I'm going to put it right on the line so I know where I put it, and I'm going to put the heart right in the middle. Now, that's pretty tricky. Symmetrical balance. First thing I have to do is take this shape and figure out which way I put it on this piece of paper, and now I have to flip it over and put it on this line so they're exactly the same. Now let's do that one more time. This is tricky stuff. I put it here to see how it goes on this side, and now I have to flip it over to put it on this side. Now, what that means is it's symmetrical if I put it exactly in the same place. So let's look up here. Let's see how close they are. It's on that line. That's pretty close. It could be moved just a little bit more. And you know I like to use my little tools to move things around. And I don't have my, look at this, I got a little piece of wire. It's going to help me. I'm going to move this right here. You could use a toothpick, Q-tip. Okay, now I'm going to take this one and put this one right about where the other one is. I haven't glued anything. Notice I haven't glued anything down yet. All right, so let's call that pretty close, all right? Now I'm going to go get a different color. And I'm going to fold it in half. Now, you see what happened when I cut the pink? I only folded it once, but if I fold it twice, now I have this one, this 2 pieces here, and I have these 2 pieces here, and now I can cut out 2 shapes at the same time. So watch what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go like this, make a curve, make another curve, make a curve, make another curve, make a curve, make another curve. Be careful when you do this. Okay, make another curve and then come back. Now, how many do you think I have here? This is interesting. I have 4. 1. Put that there. 2. Put that on top, and then boom. That's looking pretty good. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have room for these, but they're the same as these down here. So I think I'm just going to leave those over there. Do I need these? No, I'm going to put these here. But you know what I am going to do? I am going to take another color piece of paper, different color. And don't forget, I keep all my scraps. I keep all my scraps. We can use those later. Okay, that's blue. That's pretty close to the purple. I want to make the antennas, and I want to make both at the same time. Anybody have an idea? Oh, I heard you. I heard you. Let's cut both antennas out. I'm going to start off with a rectangle. Okay, and I folded the paper, so cut it out. And I'm going to use these. I think I have 4 of those too. All right, so this is going to be my antenna coming off of here. Oh, the birds are out today. I got birds right outside my shop. All right, so I need a little something to push that around with because my fingers are too big. Where did my wire go? Anybody see my wire on my? There it is. All right, let's move this up here. All right, now let's put some circles up on top of that. I got some purple scrap right here I'm going to use. Now it's folded, so I'm going to cut 2 circles out. That bird's talking to us. Can you hear it? You probably hear music playing in the background. I always have music playing. Boom. Boom. Now, it's kind of a fun project, and there's no limit to this. No limit. We could do this for the rest of the school year. We could make symmetrical balance. I am going to put some pictures in this video of symmetrical balance outside. When I walk around outside, there's leaves that if you look at them closely, right down the middle, what's on this side is the same thing as on this side. Now, I've already taken pictures of those leaves, and I'm going to put them in the video so you could look at them. But I want you to go outside and look around and take a look at all of the things in nature that are symmetrically balanced. I'm going to cut out some shapes. All right. Using what I have left, I am going to cut out a shape. All right. How many of those do I have? Now, I haven't folded my paper this time. So let's see how many of you can do it without folding the paper. I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to put this one opposite. Boom, remember? I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to put this here, which means that this one has to go here. Now, that might look simple, but it's hard, and I'm going to move it all up so it's in the middle of the paper. I'm going to find the middle of the paper, and I'm going to have all of these. I'm going to look at what it's doing here. I'm going to look what it's doing here. and here and here, and you know what? It's too hard. So I'm going to take them off. I'm going to fold the paper really quick. Watch how easy it is. Now, if you have a ruler and a pencil, you can draw lines, but I like folding the paper. It's really quick. Okay? So, there's my grid. That's called the grid. Okay? And now I'm going to take this one. I'm going to change my design. I'm going to put this one. All right, let's go back here. And look at how I'm touching those two on those lines. That touches the middle. So now I'm going to take this one, put it on it, flip it over, put it here, touch this. Now I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to touch this, and I think I'm going to make this one go down here. Okay, now I'm going to take this one, flip it over, boom. Okay, that's not bad. Now I know that this is lower, but that's okay. I'm going to do something up there. I'm going to take my red scrap, remember the scrap paper? And I want 4 pieces this time, so I'm going to fold it again. Okay, and this time I'm going to cut another design using my scraps. A little smaller design, I think. If you know anything about me by now, you know I like cutting curves. I don't know why. Find out what you like cutting. Okay, so I cut those curves, and I should have 4. So I'm going to put this one here. Now I got to put one over here, but which way does it go? So how do I know? I put it on top, and then I flip it over, and now I point it in just like that one. Where did it cross here? It crossed right there. Now Noah, you'll be able to do this. I know you will. Liam, you can do this. Now on this one, and one of the things that I want you to feel comfortable with is there's no right way, there's no wrong way. Looking at this, I have decided to flip this. Well, I can. You know why? Because I'm the artist, and you're the artist, so you can do what you want. That's the beauty of art. You get to decide what you're doing. Especially if you don't have a teacher telling you what's right or wrong. That's not my goal. My goal is to get you to think. Okay, that's symmetrical. Now, I'm going to put this one like that. And I have to figure out how that one goes. So what do? I put it exactly on top of this, and I flip it. Done. Got it? Now it's starting to look to me like something. I'm seeing flowers, leaves, I don't know. So I'm going to come in here, and I am going to get a piece of scrap up here, yellow. Got some yellow scrap paper. You know I don't like to throw things away if I can use them. So I've got this. I'm going to fold these back up together. That means I'm going to get 4 of whatever I cut out, and I'm going to start cutting again. Any shape I want. Just remember, turn the paper. Don't hurt yourself when you're cutting. Be careful. All right, all 4 of those fell on the ground. Here they are. So now I'm going to put you just let your mind tell you where it goes. I don't, All right, let's try doing something like, let's see. Now, if you were here, you'd tell me where to put it. I miss you guys so much. All right, so I'm going to put, I got 4 of them. All right, I'm going to put this one here, this one here. Now, this gets tricky if I do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to confuse you. It's getting tricky here. Okay, these 2 are a match. These 2 are a match. So let's put those 2 right there. Now it's probably time to start gluing some things down because it's getting too tricky to balance. And then I'm going to take these 2. these two. I don't want to put these two. I'm going to put them over here. See what I just did? I just made a decision to do what I wanted to do. That's why I like art so much. You get to do what you want to do. All right, so I got this little piece of purple. I think it's time for a little circle here, a little curve. It's getting smaller and smaller, so now I need some other tools. But I'm going to put that piece of purple there. Now, all right, I only made 2 that time. So I flip that and put that over here. I'm going to put that one there, and I'm going to put this one here. And I'm just looking at it, enjoying it. Do I like the purple? No, not really. I don't like the purple. Let's get rid of the purple. All right, I'm not sure I even like the yellow. What I wanted instead, and you see how I did that? I did something and I didn't like it, so I just took it off the paper. I'm going to take the red that's folded, and I'm going to cut out another shape, and I'm going to put it right over the greens in the center, and I'm going to say this design is done. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Now this is one where I still have the paper held together right here. Okay, and I could use, all right, I don't like that little curve right there, so I'm going to just get rid of that cut. All right, now let's open this. Okay, now this line right down the middle, this line right down the middle, I could do that, or I could do this. Boom. Okay, now I could take this one, and I'm going to change it just a little bit. All right, and I could put this one this way, this one this way. I don't know, but I do know that I've given you enough to play with paper, to make symmetrical designs